XRP attorney deems Ripple versus CC settlement. And here is the reason why. During the ongoing legal battle between Ripple Labs and the Securities and Exchange Commission, CC XRP attorney Bill Morgan has brought to light a critical obstacle that should be overcome. This is in response to the fact that Kraken, a well-known cryptocurrency exchange, has submitted a request to dismiss the SEC action that has been brought against them, citing significant information from the Ripple case. The settlement between Ripple and the SEC is improbable, according to Bill Morgan. Morgan's evaluation is centered on the recent steps taken by Kraken, which in his opinion have significantly reduced the chances of a settlement being reached in the Ripple vs. SEC case. He placed a strong emphasis on Kraken's strategic utilization of the decision that Judge Torres made on programmatic sales. This behavior, according to Morgan, demonstrates why the Securities and Exchange Commission will be strongly motivated to appeal Judge Torres' decision. As a result, the attorney stated that a settlement shortly was improbable, much to the dismay of many who favor Ripple's XRP. Earlier, Morgan offered some clues into the legal defense strategy that Kraken will be employing. He emphasized the exchange's emphasis on the absence of a tangible tie between issuers and buyers, a claim that is in agreement with the findings that Judge Torres came to. In addition, Morgan explained Kraken's viewpoint by claiming that securities entail a certain relationship between an issuer and buyer. Following this, the counsel for XRP brought attention to the fact that the SEC has not demonstrated any connection between the issuers of tokens that the SEC refers to as crypto asset securities such as Algo, ADA, and Matic, which are offered on the Kraken exchange and Kraken's clients. The legal defense of Kraken also draws parallels to the case of the Securities and Exchange Commission versus Ripple. Whale, particularly about the expectation of profits. The motion that Kraken submitted, on the other hand, stated that the SEC's allegations are insufficient to plead a reasonable expectation of profits from the efforts of the issuers. As a result of this argument, which is based on the decisions made by Judge Torres, the efforts of the SEC to seek a settlement are made even more difficult. Concerning the motion of Kraken against the SEC within the most recent document, Kraken drew attention to the eerie parallels that exist between this case and the one surrounding Ripple's XRP. As an important defense strategy, the filing emphasized the fact that there was no direct connection between the issuer and the buyer. A comprehensive analysis of the allegations made against Ripple by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) is being conducted by the cryptocurrency exchange to undermine the concept of an anticipated profit based on the efforts of the issuer. It is important to note that Kraken's research is consistent with the concerns that Morgan has expressed regarding the SEC's alleged improper handling of enforcement actions. The cryptocurrency exchange does not decide to directly dispute the SEC in a vacuum like other businesses do. According to Kraken, the timing of the SEC's claims against them, which coincides with their desire for reduced SEC monitoring of digital assets, raises concerns. Kraken argues that this gives rise to doubts. XRP has been sent to cryptocurrency exchanges in significant quantities, according to recent activity on the Ripple network, which indicates that this transfer has taken place. The majority of this activity originates from wallets that are unknown to the user, and it includes considerable sums of money. This behavior has the potential to contribute to greater selling pressure on the digital asset. Notifications of Ripple's significant transfers. Alerts. It was reported by the data monitoring firm Whale Alert that 54.8 million XRP, which is approximately worth $30 million, has been traded, which indicates that there may be potential market movements. In one transaction, 28 million XRP were transferred to the Bitso exchange, the value of which was roughly $15 million. In another transaction, 26 million XRP were transferred to Bitstamp, which had a value of $14 million. At the same time that these transactions are taking place, XRP is getting closer to a significant support price point of 0.5 cent. Since reaching a recent high of 0.57 cent, the price of XRP has been undergoing a pullback, which has resulted in a recent decline. If this loss continues, it would be the third day in a row that the cryptocurrency has experienced significant depreciation. Evaluation of the market's reaction and prices. There is a lot of speculation going on in the community about the motives for these transactions, which are frequently related to upcoming sales on exchanges. Although this is the case, the initial reaction of the market has been quite muted. The value of XRP has decreased by 2.14%, over the past day, reaching $0.5369, which is equivalent to 16.9 try. Following the performance of Bitcoin, the current downward trend in the price of XRP appears to be trending in the same direction as the whole market. A probable upswing that breaks through the $0.57 mark may indicate a reversal of the present downward trend, which may hint at a possible rise towards $0.67. However, if the value continues to fall, XRP may reach a solid support level at $0.46. According to a proposal made by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) of Thailand, the digital asset business license of the cryptocurrency exchange ZipMex should be revoked. Considering that this declaration was issued on February 23rd, it will probably be seen as a defining moment in the regulatory landscape of the country with regard to digital assets. Prior to the referral being made to the Ministry of Finance, ZipMex had to contend with several regulatory challenges, one of which was the suspension of commercial operations beginning on February 1st. The judgment made by the SEC is based on the fact that ZipMex was unable to comply with the rise in the net capital requirement and to remedy the deficiencies in the personnel and management structure. It was determined by the regulating body that these gaps were inappropriate and insufficient. For the exchange to comply with these terms, an ultimatum was issued on February 1st for a period of 15 days. Nevertheless, the exchange did not accomplish this. The failure has also led to the present recommendation for license revocation, as well as the stringent regulatory environment that has been established on digital asset exchanges in Thailand. Amidst exchange issues, the SEC files charges against ZipMex CEO. The operational difficulties that ZipMex encountered first manifested themselves in 2022, when the firm blocked withdrawals due to its exposure to unstable cryptocurrency lenders, which resulted in significant inconveniences for its customers. Even though it was only a matter of days before it was able to restore access to certain wallets, the exchange is still being investigated by the SEC. For this reason, allegations of corruption have been made against the company's chief executive officer, xrpupdate, which makes it even more difficult to obtain full regulatory standing. The exchange's ability to navigate these obstacles through potential acquisitions and strategic investments, one of which was an unsuccessful attempt by Coinbase to acquire the exchange, exemplifies the volatile nature of the digital asset market and the importance of regulatory compliance. The SEC's determination to safeguard investors is demonstrated by the suspension of ZipMex's commercial operations, even though the client has until March 11th to assert their right to reclaim their assets. Following the 11th of March, ZipMex is obligated to make certain that the unclaimed assets are stored in a reliable system to maintain legal responsibility and transparency throughout the winding down process. Even if the license is revoked, ZipMex will continue to exist as a corporate entity, complete with all of the rights, duties, and potential legal liabilities unless it is liquidated. Vision of digital assets in Thailand and exemption from value-added tax, a significant policy shift towards promoting an atmosphere that is friendly to the trade of cryptocurrencies and digital tokens, is signaled by the recent decision made by the Thai Finance Ministry to exempt the value-added tax.